Alright, how's it going, guys? So, got a little project on the Impala today. Um, Pretty much, I guess those of you that don't know, we got two sundown U12s. I'll show a little bit more of that here in a few minutes. But, one sundown 3K, no batteries in the back, just basically tools. So, this comes to the distro. I did have two batteries back here, two of the XP3000s. It's just so much weight. I'm gonna probably switch to a lithium and put it back here. But pretty much in this video, we're gonna be taking the U's out and taking the port out, pretty much taking the whole baffle out. So pretty much I'm just going to keep one of the 15s from the Bourbon and put it in here. Right now these are dual 2s, so it's at half ohm on the amp and voltage drop, and I mean I got dual inputs coming off. This is negative straight from the front and a positive straight off the front. So I mean I don't have any batteries like I said, but dual inputs from there, and then 4 gauge on the sub. So I'm dropping voltage like crazy, so obviously I need more battery, but the amp keeps protecting on certain notes and stuff. So I think, like I said, one of my 15s anyway. Basically it's one of the first big subs I got. Before then I had like sundown SAs. But I mean I've ran a Send Audio Mayhems, all that type of stuff, but the X's is just like, I guess the first time I bought a bunch of subs and a big purchase, I guess. I don't know, but I kind of want to keep one. So I'm gonna put it in here, and those of you guys that know, I reconed one of them and I'm just gonna keep the one I reconed. So put it in here, 115. I think once I get everything out, I'm going to measure and stuff, but I'm pretty positive I can do like a little fourth order type of deal. Put the baffle in, and then have the sub facing out with the motor facing out, so it'll be inverted, and hopefully I can put my seats up all the way with the port. I mean it's not a huge deal, but just yeah, I'd like to be able to put that up all the way. But so we're probably not going to have a port other than this opening, and I'm thinking about, obviously it's not going to be super solid, but it's not horrible. I'm thinking about kind of doing like acting as the back of the seats as like a loading wall type of deal. So for instance, if this one's up, we'll have this little opening over here. So we'll play along with that. I might have to obviously add a loading wall in here, which isn't a big deal, but I kind of want to test around with that. And I really want this to play low. So like the lowest this will play is like, it'll play 26, but it does not like it at all. It plays 28, but it doesn't really like, it doesn't have authority. It just shakes everything. Like all the videos I post with the trunk flexing and the doors and stuff, that's like 28 hertz. But yeah, I'm not really looking for it to be like louder by any means, because this should be louder, this setup. I mean we got two U12s and a 3K at half ohm versus one X15 on a 3K at 1 ohm. So we'll see though. I'm barely pushing these, obviously. I mean I got over a quarter knob left when I demo or listen to the voltage starts dropping so bad. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get to this. I'll probably pick the camera up at a later time. Maybe I'll get the suede off. And yeah, we'll see. I'll check back with you guys. Alright guys, we got a small little update. Got the subs out and the front of the port out. So you guys can see what it looks like without the subs and port. We have triple baffle. Got some 45s in the back. There's some throwing together shit. Yeah. Got the distros back there. So I'll pretty much be able to keep most of all this. I'm just going to literally take the baffle out and probably take 2 of each of the wires off. And should be good. I can wire it up. Have the specs in here. But yeah. Got the subs out. So next update will hopefully be the baffle out. So we'll see. Alright guys, got another little update. Got the baffle out. So the way I did this, I was able to take it out one piece. I'm probably going to honestly hold on to this and the port. I'm probably going to sell the subs, but hold on to the baffle and the port just in case I want to go back to that. But we got everything tore out, cleaned up a little bit. The baffle is going to those lines right there. That'll be the front of the baffle now. So definitely going to be able to shut all this. Yeah, it'll give me, I'm honestly going to probably bump it out just a little bit so I can start with like 2 1/4 cubes on the sealed side for the 115. So that way I can shrink it and go from there. But I don't know how I'm going to finish this yet. I don't really want to do any foam and stuff like that, like up here. So I'm either going to wrap it again with some suede or something like that, or just paint it white. I'm thinking about doing the baffle white and maybe this all black or something. But that's pretty much where we're at. I did go ahead and get LED wires ran back to the trunk while I'm doing all this. So we'll have the LEDs in the trunk now, and the LEDs I got strung up there. Hopefully I can get them to work when I'm done. So that's the update. I'll get back to you guys probably so probably gonna be once the baffles are cut, possibly in. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so in the house now, I got the subs in here. I'm gonna flip this around and show you guys kind of the difference in the X versus the U. Now granted, one's a 12, one's a 15, but you get the... Okay, so this is the 15 I reconed, and obviously I reconed these as well. And these, they're still pretty stiff. They got some play, but yeah, size difference is pretty big. And then obviously we got the different motors. We got the U motor, which this sub weighs 40 pounds. I just weighed it. Weighs about 40 pounds. Sundown U 12. And the X Rev 2 15, as you guys can see, it don't have any of the markings on the motor. This is the Rev 2. This is about 50 pounds. So I'm going to lose about 30 pounds. So that'll help me a little bit on gas mileage and stuff like that. Like I said, these two, they're all dual 2s. So 2 of them, half ohm, only one. Want to either be at 1 ohm or 1/4 ohm. I'm definitely not trying to do 1/4 ohm daily, so might wire it down to do some burps. It's all going to be inverted, so you'll see the motor and stuff. But that's pretty much where we're at. And obviously we got all the other subs. We still got a 17K. We got Christmas stuff everywhere. But yeah, got gonna have these up for sale soon. Gonna clean them up and double check everything's good, which they are. They've been in my car getting it for a minute now. So anyway, catch you guys on the next update. Alright guys, got another little update. I figured I would go ahead and make another video. So like I said on the last couple videos, I'm planning on keeping the 212 baffle just in case I want to put it back in. I could always clean it up and just put it back in. It popped right out. So anyways, I got the other one made, and I'll flip this around. So we're pretty much going to go from 212s, 1 8-inch arrow port, just to 115 in a 4th order. So the main goal with this, like I was saying, is for the low notes. So I hope I can get it to play in the 20s, like low 20s at least, if not in the teens, high teens a little bit. But we'll see. Anyway, I just wanted to add this. We got both baffles, pretty much interchangeable baffles. This one's a little beat up from getting out, but everything is perfectly fine with it still. So pretty much, like I think I said in the other video, this one is a triple baffle, and I went ahead and did a triple on this one with a flush mount. So we got a quad baffle compared to a triple baffle. Basically where the sub mounts is the exact same, but went ahead and did the flush mount just to make it easier to mount and look a little better, I think. But anyway, I'll get back to you guys once we get this baffle in here. Alright guys, been at it for, I think it's like 11 now, so been at it for like 3 hours total, I think. And let me flip this around. So you can see, got the baffle in, got one coat of paint on it. That's why the corners look bad like that. But got one coat of paint on it. I'm gonna let this dry, then I'm gonna go back, fill all the screw holes and add some more screws, and lightly sand everything, and then I'm gonna finish painting it. I'm not sure still what I want to do with this. Kind of want it to be black, so black all the way around. And before I had this all tucked in, so you didn't see that. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet, but you can see this back line here. I had this made for double baffle. I ended up doing a triple, but the back line is where the box was before, and we still got 2 cubes in there. So I mean, the box was at like 5.5, 6 or something like that. So shrunk it down quite a bit. Let me see if I can get a better view, so you guys can see with the sub in there. I should easily be able to put this seat up and try the loading wall. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to work like I want, but if not, I could always just build a loading wall right here or on both sides and make a little middle port. Either way, basically a 4th order for 115. So it's like 3.25 to 1. So if the loading wall works out the way I'm thinking, it should work out really, really nice. If not, like I said, I got 2x4s. I got some scrap stuff over there I can use. But for right now, I'm gonna let everything dry. So the next video you guys see will probably be of it all painted, possibly. I might leave the bottom and all the sides alone until I get some paint. I really don't want to be spray painting in the car. So anyways, that's where we're at. I'll let you guys know when we got something else going on. Alright guys, so kind of a change in plans. I was going to do the white baffle with the black everything else, but I'm trying to make this look just like the bourbon kind of. I'm going to do white on everything with black decals just like the bourbon. So got the fan on it. That's what we're looking like. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do up top yet. might do a big 45, put another piece on the side, and then do a 45. The only thing doing that, it's going to choke everything down to about there. So that would obviously have to be removable to get to the sub. So I'll probably honestly leave it like this, and I'm going to try the seat up, both of them up, both down, all that first. See how that does. But got the sub ready to go. Like I said, one of the OGs out of the bourbon. So this is the one I reconed. So got a nice fresh coil in there. So I'm gonna put that in there. Same amp, same everything else, and see what it does. So for sure, next video you guys will see will be sub installed and possibly playing. So be on the lookout. Alright guys, so went ahead, got the sub installed, got everything painted up. So pretty much this is what we're looking like right now. Pretty basic, just 115 inverted. Got the sub leads coming through the box, so it's nice and clean looking. Went ahead and put my LEDs back. Like I said, I'm going to try to test with the seat backs as kind of like a loading wall. So put this up, have that opening over there, and vice versa on that side, just to see if that'll work. If not, I'm going to put a loading wall in on both sides most likely. So that's what we're looking like though. Got the old X15 in here. Alright guys, so we're back out here. It's actually a couple days since the last couple clips you guys saw. The last video I believe was I showed you guys the baffle with the 4th order design with the 115. So pretty much did some testing, tried some stuff, little mini loading wall thing, and it just didn't work out. So I rebuilt it again. So instead of recording a lot of that stuff, I just came out here and knocked it out. I did use the baffle that I was using. I had to just cut it, move it over, and then kind of cut one baffle short, and then basically mismatch it so the seams didn't line up. But I'll flip this around. So the seats go up. I don't have them all the way locked, but and obviously it still needs to be finished. I gotta touch up paint everything, and yeah, just go through and finish. But I was kind of waiting to see if it was going to work out. And this is the 1X out of the bourbon. This is the only one that I ever did recone after all that time. So it's still obviously pretty stiff from being reconed. We got the one 8-inch arrow in there, and I also got on the shelf, and I was able to keep the baffle for the 212, so I can kind of interchange it. The baffles come out pretty easy the way I made this. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'll show you guys from this angle. It's pretty much the same thing, but we got the 115 with the one port. So once I finish painting it all and everything else, should be good to go. But like I said, this is at 1 ohm on the Sundown 3K, and the U's were at half ohm on the 3K, and I'm almost positive this is louder, and probably getting about half power because of the rise and stuff. So that's where we're gonna pretty much end this little series, if you will. I'm just gonna add these all together, so it's gonna be one video. So yeah, but that's where we're at. We got one of the X's out of the bourbon in the Impala now on the 3K. I'm actually out here about to go through the headlights. For some reason the turn signals keep messing up, so I'm gonna double check that. And I also got, flip this around, also got some Nilo media. See if it'll focus. There you guys go, if you guys need anything. But this is a sub temp sensor. So we got the couple of the boxes, got the display, we got the laser, and we got the little fittings to glue to the basket. But I'm about to start working on this. I'm going to pull the sub out real quick, get that installed, and also got the Fat Boy regulator. Got to go back in the bourbon. I took it out. I'm having an issue. This is pretty basic, but having an issue with the bourbon. These aren't charging, so I don't know what the hell's going on. So I took the Fat Boy out. I've had problems with the Fat Boys before. Doesn't seem to be the problem, so I'm going to put it back in, start the bourbon up just to see. But that'll be another video. This, like I said, pretty much just about the system swap on the Impala. So next couple vids, be on the lookout for this one playing. I'm going to post a couple of the shorts. And if you guys got me on Facebook, I post a lot on there too. So anyway, thanks guys. Appreciate the support. Until next time.